Hello traders, the title of the video is how to combine Elliott wave with fundamental analysis. That's a very important question asked by Sudu Rani. Is that correct, my pronunciation? R-A-N-I. Rani? Sudu Rani, a YouTuber, did ask me how to combine Elliott wave with fundamental analysis. So he did ask that question a few months ago. Now here we are answering that specific question. So that's why I said to traders, if you have any question, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. So this is a very important question. You want to combine the Elliott wave with fundamental analysis. Somebody may say, George, all you have to do is to put the Elliott wave in the green bowl and then put the fundamental analysis in the red bowl, and then you pick up the red bowl of the fundamental analysis and pour it in a green bowl of the Elliott wave analysis, and then you stir it together until it turns brown. That's how you mix the Elliott wave and the fundamental. They may say, all right, George, to combine it, just mix it. That's it. All right, do your fundamental analysis and then do your Elliott wave analysis and then mix it together. Now, it's very easy to say that, but it's more complex than that. I need to remind traders that I do not consider myself as a fundamental trader, though I do use fundamental analysis. I am a technical trader that is using fundamental analysis, like a fundamental trader may use a technical analysis also, all right? So we are counting wave. This is about the Elliott wave principle. We are identifying wave pattern, all right? This is about Elliott wave trading, all right? We are forecasting the next price move. This is about Elliott wave trading, all right? We are validating Elliott wave count. Now, how after doing all those things, as a technical trader, can we combine all those things with the fundamental analysis? So there are many answers to that, and in fact, fundamental traders will love that question. If they know about Elliott wave, they will use it. So practically speaking, hedge funds have their technical traders that they consider as technical traders, but they have also people that they call experts in fundamental analysis. So the procedure that they follow is this, that first, the hedge fund will go, they will ask direct questions to the directors, to the managers. They will visit the factory, they will check the market share and all the rest, and they will go to the financial, go into Google Finance, go into Yahoo Finance, and they will pour on the data, all right, to analyze the fundamentals. Long-term liability, short-term liability, current assets, liquidable assets, all right, are they under pressure? Talking about short-term, this is about Google Asset Test. So they will do all those fundamental analysis. That's the first step that the hedge fund will do. Once they realize that this stock or this company has a brighter future, they are making money, they are dominating the market share, they will now talk to the fundamental traders to help them time the market correctly. We have found a financial instrument, that is fundamentally bullish. Now help us to improve the market timing using the Elliott wave principle. This is one way to combine the Elliott wave trading and the fundamental analysis. So in this case, a fundamental trader, a fundamental hedge fund trader, he has done his work as a fundamental trader. Now he needs help from an Elliott wave trader that will help him time the market. So because of the experience they have gone through, they have been calling the Elliott wave as a mambo jumbo for years. Now they realize that many hedge funds went out of business because they refused to combine the fundamental analysis with the Elliott wave to improve the market timing. Because at the end of the day, the market timing is so important. You may be right about the trend, that the trend is bullish, everybody should buy. If you buy at the wrong time, that's not a good way forward. All right. So that's one example when one can combine the area wave analysis and the fundamental. All right. Another example will be a technical trader that has founded his own hedge fund. All right. So he's a technical trader. He say, I'm fed up of all those blah 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 fundamental analysis. It's all in the price. George said that the price is the number one indicator. Everything is in the price. This is true, though. But then over the year, that person, that hedge fund, that is a technical trader, realizes that, all right, we have lost some money just because we have not paid attention to the economy news or to the fundamental, or we were busy selling at the end of the fifth wave when the fifth wave is still extending. All right? So they say, all right, we need help. So they will call a fundamental expert. So they have done the technical analysis. They say, okay, what you guys have seen, look at this company and let us know, right? Diagnose this company for us, and then they will do it. They'll say, all right, this stock is under its fair value, it's oversold, they are making money. That sector, in fact, is booming. A lot of money is going to that sector now. This is the moment to buy that stock. All right? So the technical trader that is a hedge fund using area wave analysis will say, thank you very much. So now he or she will now look at the wave pattern and use the area wave forecast to gently, okay, combine the area wave timing with the top-down trading method to enter the trade. Fingers crossed, because you have done your bit, you have done everything that you need to do, you are allowed to cross your fingers because you need a bit of chance, yes or no. So everything went well, and that's another example of combining the area wave and the fundamental analysis. All right? So I want to ask you a question. How would you use, okay, your area wave analysis and the fundamental? Let me know in the comment section. You say, Joe, you asked me a question. I should be asking you. All right, I will tell you how I will use, okay, how I will combine the area wave and fundamental analysis. So you see, if a trend is underway, all right, for us area wave traders, it will subdivide into 5 waves. A lot of technical traders may disagree, but we know that. All right. What is the bigger portion of that trend? It's the third wave. Good. So I'm a technical trader. Why should I waste my time combining the area wave analysis and the fundamental? The only time that I will do that is when I want to catch the third wave. That would be a good time, isn't it? So the trend is underway. First buyer bought it, created the first wave. Now some crazy bearish trader try to sell it down, forming the second wave. Now the third wave is underway. I'm an area wave trader. I spot it. I say, all right, end of the second wave. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I form a double bottom here. That's exactly what you said. Just say that moving average 50, price goes stay above it. Good. It breaks above the trend line. It retests it here. I want to buy and hold for 1 year. All right. I want to be an intelligent area wave trader, as just said in that playlist of intelligent area wave trader. Okay? So you see, all right, I will combine, for the first time in my life, I'm combining the area wave with fundamental analysis. So you go, you check our videos about Google Acid test. You perform at least Google Acid test. You say, all right, because I want to hold it for a long time, if somebody can help me with fundamental analysis, go to that person. That person you may ask the person may analyze it fundamentally speaking and tell you, oh, this is good, it's blah, 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 blah. Or you yourself may be a little bit curious, go to Google Finance or Yahoo Finance, read all the news relating to that financial instrument, check the news relating to the sector to which it belongs to, and also check what's happening to the peers, talking about other similar financial instruments in the same sector, creating the same product, the competitors, what's going on there. So you say, all right, I will also check the market share and blah, blah, blah. So though you are not an expert, fundamental trader like myself, you are area wave trader, you have done your bit, all right, or you have asked for help, or You Google search, all right, fundamental analysis of X stock. You watch some video, blah, 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 blah. You do a little bit of hard work as a fundamental trader, and because you want to catch the third wave, you apply what we call the trading triangle, all right, which means is the market bullish? Is the S&P 500 also about to start a third wave? Or is he in the fifth wave? You want to align your area wave with the fundamentals that are governing the market, also the sector before the individual financial instrument without ignoring the market leaders and the market indicators. All right? So personally, I will definitely pay attention to the fundamental. I will definitely combine the area wave with the fundamental at the end of the second wave, which means at the start of the third wave. Another time that I will spend my time worrying too much about the fundamental is also at the end of the fifth wave. So the fifth wave, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You say, okay, higher degree, lower degree, higher degree, fifth wave is about to end. The common center is broken. You saw it, path. You say, that's it. I'm waiting for a retest. You retest it, you implement a top-down method to sell it. But before you sell, you say, all right, I want to do fundamental analysis. At the end of the fifth wave, because you say correction is about to begin, try to do your fundamental analysis. All right. Sometimes, usually at the end of the fifth wave, it's quite difficult to spot that the financial instrument is bearish because the fundamental will be very, very bullish at the end of the fifth wave. When everything looks rosy to fundamental traders, but the area wave analysis is alerting you that a correction is due. But when you perform fundamental analysis at the end of the fifth wave, you need to be careful because you are likely to see it will all look good. But in that case, at the end of the fifth wave, you want to pay attention to market indicators like crude oil. You want to pay attention to, all right, the dollar yen is a market indicator. You want to pay attention to gold and silver. All right. So, though the financial instrument may not reflect any bearish fundamental, okay, a factor may not reveal any indication at all that it's looking bearish, as if it is looking bullish at the end of the fifth wave, you want to check the market indicators. You want to check the market leaders. You want to check the market itself, the S&P 500. All right. So the best time to combine in fact, I would prefer the question when to combine the area wave and fundamentals. That would be better. So talking about myself, it will make sense to combine, okay, the area wave analysis at the end of the second wave and also at the end of the fifth wave, because a trending phase is ending. You have managed to catch the bigger portion of it. If you are conservative trader, you may go away. And then now a correction is about to begin. You know better. You want to sell. You perform Google Assist test. You too search the phrase Google Assist test trading video. You see me speaking in my baby accent when I was a new YouTuber recording video. Hello traders, or something like that. I think there are at least 3 videos, all right? Okay? That would be helpful. Another time that, okay, an area wave trader must check. So, a simple thing talking about combined area wave and, by the way, Sudu Rani, excellent question. Thank you very much for asking excellent question. All right. The first step to combine the area wave and fundamental analysis. So you completed your area wave analysis. The first thing you need to do, check the economy news. You are about to buy. You are about to sell. Go to Google Finance, go to Yahoo Finance, read the news. Can you imagine you are buying the third wave when that company was about to release their earnings and they come out apologizing to everybody and say, oh, we were wrong in the first quarter, in the second quarter, in fact the forecast is looking so bad this time, blah, blah, blah. That news can send the stock down, yes or no? Though you see, all right, the second wave is finished. Oh, right, some people start buying, forming the X, and then here we are having, okay, the Y wave, and correction continue more and more and more. So check the news. Minimum, check the news. If you are lazy in your way trader, at least check the news. So like this talk, okay, Aeon, wow, difficult name. Alpha, Oscar, November. All right. Just check the news. Check the news relating to that financial instrument. Check the news relating to the peers, the competitors. Check the news relating to that sector, minimum. All right. So to combine the area wave with fundamental, you will perform your area wave analysis first, and then before you time the market using the area wave forecast and the top-down trading method, you will check the news at least. You will the Google Assistant consists of comparing the short-term liability, and the current assets, the liquidable assets. So if they say to them, pay your short-term debt now, if they have things to sell, can they afford to pay their short-term debt? If they can't, I will not buy and hold that stock. If you are buying it as a technical trader, that's a speculative trade, and you understand it, all right? Check at least the news, perform at least the Google Asset test as an in-your-way trader, okay? Now you can be a little bit more curious. You'll be surprised yourself. You'll be surprised if you try to find out more, especially if you want to, keep buying that stock, all right? Or you want to buy and hold in a portfolio, all right? You will be surprised how you will find out things. So you start looking and finding out the competition, or you're looking at their product, you compare it to the competitor with your own experience. Probably you are using their products, or other people are using their product, or you go to one of their shop, you see what's going on there. It's all quiet. You see only people standing there. The next weekend you go to the same shop, different days, and you wonder what's going on here. The way they present their product, you go to their website, you see things, you say, wow, no, I'm not investing in this. So this is part of the fundamental analysis, finding out more. Or you can just give them a call, all right? So you do your questionnaire, prepare some questions, and hopefully somebody will answer those questions. Or you go to one of their shops and you just ask few questions, all right? So another time that I'm personally talking about myself, end of the second wave, it makes sense to combine the area wave and the fundamental analysis. End of the fifth wave. Another time also is when we see a triangle. You see here, when you see it's consolidating like this, please, and you want to buy or you want to sell, check the fundamental. So you see here, first wave, second wave, third wave. Now you see blah, 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 blah. Something is brewing. Something is going on. So usually, those who want to buy, especially if the second way is a consolidation or a triangle, that's a good time to dig into the fundamental. So you may trade it technically, which means they can take you out many times, or maybe you may not succeed to get paid as a technical trader, but you may decide to buy a call option or buy and hold. You just buy it and hold it, fingers crossed. After you have done the hard work, you can cross your fingers, not before that. And then everything works well. Macroeconomic environment is good, all right? And that's it, you go up, all right? So 3 levels that you want to watch. End of the second wave, meaning that the starting of the third wave, at least an area wave trader that is checking economy news is combining the area wave and the fundamental analysis, okay? An area wave trader that is using Google Asset test is also combining the area wave and the fundamental, all right? An area wave trader that is also very, very good fundamental trader will be combining the area wave and the fundamental. An area wave trader that wants to buy and hold must perform a fundamental analysis. If he or she cannot do that, he has to ask somebody else to do it. All right? There are people even on YouTube that know talking about fundamental analysis. So you can just YouTube search and see what the guy is talking about. But don't take anybody word for it, because those are not professional advisors. Then you do your own verification again. before you jump on the bandwagon. Don't just go on Twitter or you go on read article, for instance, the Financial Times. Sometimes they do some technical traders subscribe to Financial Times. I'm not saying that that's what you do. You should do. Some people subscribe to Bloomberg. It's that for you. Well, I can't make that decision for you. So they want to know what's going on. So the news, professional traders trade the news. And the news sometimes, let me say this before I forget, to combine the area wave and the fundamental analysis. Sometimes it works in a lazy way. Let me explain myself. What do I mean by lazy way? So you perform your area wave analysis, you count 13, you see your ending diagonal, okay? So you see this is the fifth wave. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the ending diagonal. But because of what has happened in the past, you see some extension that have taken you out, you wait patiently. And the next day, you are watching, Bloomberg, or an article came off for one of the experts of Financial Times, and everybody's now talking about, a bad news related to that stuff. Sometimes the pattern will be completed, a bearish pattern will be completed, and you'll be wondering, is this totally bearish? And the next day, the news will come to confirm your technical bearish pattern. While implement a top-down telemeter to sell it because you spot it. Now news also is coming out. Now implement a top-down telemeter to trade it. If the signal fell, come out. Some news may have a long-term effect on the stock. Some news may not have. It may come down for a while. Like Tesla is one example. Recently, blah blah blah. Stock is all over the place. People jumping up and down. Now there's a news about a Model Y. Did you see that video on YouTube? Model Y Tesla. Watch it. Model Y for Yankee. Excellent, beautiful car, beautiful car. All right, watch it, all right? You know that guy, Marquis on YouTube, Marquis, the technology guy, Marquis, watch this video about Model Y of Tesla. So end of the second wave, okay, good. Remember that, you want to catch the biggest portion of the trend. It makes sense as a technical trader that you shake yourself a bit and do your technical analysis or ask for help, okay? End of the fifth wave, combine area wave and fundamental analysis. Simple way, read the news, all the news, past news, present news, all right? Read the news relating to the peers, the competitors also, the sectors. Where is the money going? Is he overbought now? Has it been going on for too long now? What is the bigger cycle, all right? And so now, you see a triangle like this, must perform a fundamental analysis if you want to buy and hold or sell and hold. All right? Another time, before I forget that, when an area wave pattern is completed, it's important to also combine the area wave and the fundamental analysis. So one example, hold on please, let me note it down, something here before I change my screen. All right, one example. Now, if a trader asks a question like this, like a Sudu Rani asks this question, you know that this is a trader that is maturing. He's done the technical analysis. He has noticed that, it will make more sense to start adding a bit of fundamental analysis to my area wave trading. You see? So now, recently we see, I want to show you macro show. You remember that? We have the WSY wave, you forget? All right. It's here. Okay. Why is it doing there? Okay, this one is here. So we have a trend. See, so I'm moving something now. No, okay, I have to correct that later. So we have the W, okay? W, X, Y wave. So a pattern is completed. We labeled the first one fast wave. Now a correction was in place for too long, forming a WSY wave. In 2009, you remember we draw a vertical line at a point, some point in the market. 2009 is one. When a pattern is completed, it's a good time for area wave trader to combine the area wave analysis with a fundamental. Any area wave pattern. A flat correction, especially on a monthly chart or quarterly chart or yearly chart, those 3 time frames, an Elliott wave pattern is completed, must combine the Elliott wave analysis with fundamental. If you are a lazy Elliott wave trader, check at least the economy news related to that stock at least. When is their earning news is due? Which month? Is it January? And so on. The earning news messing up a lot of Elliott wave traders. They don't know when is the earnings is due. All right, every quarter, end of each quarter, earnings. All right, okay. So when a pattern is completed, am I talking too long today? 25 minutes. We're going to wrap it up in 2 minutes. Okay. When a pattern is completed, an Elliott wave trader must also use the fundamental analysis. But I don't want the video to be too long. You may say, Joe, it's already long. What are you talking about? All right, my apologies. Okay. So to summarize the video, okay, end of the second wave, third of the Elliott wave, check at least the economy news, combine it with the fundamental analysis, okay? End of the fifth wave, all right, very important, all right? You see a triangle, especially if you add a fourth wave, you will see a triangle, or second wave, especially the second wave triangle perform, okay, fundamental analysis, combine the Elliott wave and the fundamental analysis, all right? A pattern is completed. A, B, C, D, E, zigzag pattern, double zigzag, triple zigzag, WSY wave, flat correction is completed. Yes, combine the Elliott wave with the fundamental, especially if you are a hedge fund or you want to buy and hold or you want to swing trade it or position trade it. All right. Now, if you are playing, you are doing speculative Elliott wave count, well, you can do a speculative Elliott wave count using combining with the fundamental. How can we do that? So the news is released first, which is good or bad. Now you're using your speculative Elliott wave to confirm the news. So if the speculative Elliott wave confirm the news, you go ahead. All right. All right. So if this video has been totally useful to you, please let us know by giving us the thumbs up. Very important, please. All right. If you think it's a useless recording, mark it down. All right. If you think it's an essential tutorial, feel free to share it on the social website. If you want to learn more about Elliott wave trading, subscribe to our YouTube channel, 24 Elliott wave, DG2, DG4, Elliott waves, plural, S-I-N, Elliott waves, all right? And be sure to click on the notification bell, so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Sometime I'm posting first on Facebook. My Facebook page is Stochastic-Market. But all my Elliott wave videos are posted first at 24 Elliott wave YouTube channel. Subscribe today and click on ring the bell. Go to www.24elliottwaves.com to learn to master Elliott wave strategies. This video is recorded today because a YouTuber of the name Sud Rani, beautiful name, YouTuber, did ask me, George, how to combine Elliott wave with fundamental analysis. If you have any suggestion or you want us to talk about one specific topic, this is the time. Put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be busy recording another tutorial. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to combine Elliott wave with fundamental analysis. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.